Hey everyone, it's Melanie here from Stamp with Melanie. It's been a long time since I've been able to come live to you, so I thought it's about time to get back on and start talking. So, today I'd like to take a few minutes. Whoops, sorry, hang on. To get back on. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to get everything adjusted. I think we're good. All right. So what we're going to do today is we are going to walk through the new fall mini catalog that went live yesterday. And, um, I think it's going to take about probably, I don't know, maybe a half an hour. We're not going to look at a lot of products, but I am going to show you some of the papers because I don't think the catalog does them justice. There's a couple reasons why I like to do a walkthrough, and one of them is because I found there were some things I wanted that I forgot to order. So I think, and I think there are some things that are easily overlooked. And so I wanted to make sure you're aware of those too. So let's get going. First off, okay, right inside the cover, it's some samples done by the Stampin' Up concept artists. And you can see they're jumping right into Christmas. I know a lot of you like to get started with your Christmas crafting right about now. So it's probably a good time for this catalog to come out. And right here on pages 4 and 5 is some designer series paper that is special for this catalog. It's being offered as the Making a Difference item for this year, meaning $3 of every pack of paper will be donated to support organizations dedicated to spreading cheer and providing support to those in need. This paper is pretty cool because it coordinates with a couple of different suites in the catalog. One being, it coordinates with the Bear Punch, and then it also coordinates with a tree bundle that we'll see a little later on. So let's take a quick look at these pretty papers. And remember, this one is the Giving Back or Making a Difference paper for this year. Hi, Julie. Thanks for joining. Okay, it's nice and festive. So those are the 6 different patterns for this paper pack. And again, it coordinates with 2 different bundles. So that's pretty cool. All right. Going forward, the next 2 pages are a reminder to check out the new online exclusives. And as you probably know by now, we have some new designer series papers that you can find in the online exclusives. I have them on order, but I haven't received them yet. What you may not know is there's also a new bundle there that's being released as a part of World Card Making Day, and that will move to the spring mini catalog in January, but we can get our hands on it now, and it's pretty cute too. Has a great punch in it. And on page 7, of course, Stampin' Up wants to remind you about the kits collection. And there are 2 pictures right here that give you a look at the new kit that was released yesterday. So those 2 right there. It looks like a cute kit, this one too. Oh, and I have it on order. It has not arrived quite yet. Okay, next up is the Merry and Bright Suite. These colors are a bit shocking to those of us who are traditional Christmas people. However, these papers can be used for way more than Christmas. So look at how bright and pretty these papers are. These would make great all occasion cards. So don't overlook this paper just because you're a traditional Christmas color person, which I am. I just think these papers are really, really pretty. Love that one. So this pack of paper will extend way beyond Christmas crafting. All right, let's see. And that's the last one in this one. But they're cute. Look how cute these, this is probably trees. Here, let's get a better look at those. Yeah, little red trees with stars on top. Just too cute. All right. Next up is our first bundle, and it's the St. Nicholas bundle. This bundle is traditional, old school Christmas with the old school Santa. They're coordinating dies. And then you can see these images that are highlighted are the images that the dies will cut out. And of course, there are way more dies than these images. So be sure to check that one out on pages 10 and 11. On page 12 is the Merriest Tree bundle. And this is the bundle, the other bundle that I believe that paper from the front will coordinate with. I'm pretty sure it'll cut out this tree and probably some other things. And in here is a really fun, lighthearted, festive and fun stamp set. It's cling stamps, and there are 8 of them in there. I just think this is really, really cute. Next week, when we walk through the swaps I'm getting back, you'll be able to see this in use, and I think you'll like it. Okay, this is the Oh Holy Night suite, and a lot of it is out of stock, but I'm going to tell you what the dates are that Stampin' Up! Anticipates them being back in stock. And for some reason that unbeknownst to me, I forgot to order any of this paper. And now, of course, it's out of stock. So these little star trinket dies are expected back in stock on September 25th. The Shining Brightly Designer Series paper, which is this one, is expected back in stock next week, September 11th. And then this hybrid embossing folder, which, you know, those emboss and cut at the same time, or you can do one or the other. That's out and is expected back October 2nd, which is still plenty of time for your Christmas crafting. So, and then this Oh Holy Night paper is in stock, but I just totally forgot to order it. So, shame on me. Next, we have a closer look at the stamp sets that are included in that suite and, well, the bundles, and there are 2 of them. So this first one is the Night Divine bundle, which has the traditional manger dies, and then the stamps that would coordinate with that. And then the second is the Stars at Night bundle, which has these images, and then the coordinating dies. Okay. Next is the Rockin' Horse bundle. If you know me, at one point in time, our Christmas tree was covered in rocking horses. I was collecting them everywhere. So this one really speaks to me, and I'm real anxious to get a chance to play with that. And then on page 19 is the Shop the Town bundle, or stamp set. This stamp set will coordinate with the Let's Go Shopping dies that are in the annual catalog. So if you already have those dies, they'll work with this. Okay. Moving on. Hang on, let me just make sure of something. Yep, I did it again. Okay, remember I said I wanted to point things out that you might not otherwise see? Well, here's a die, the Tiny Christmas Tree die. It's a standalone, and you don't find it anywhere else in the catalog, so it's really easy to overlook it. I knew it was there I forgot to mention it to you. I also forgot to order it. So that's going on my next order. All right, so let's go back up here. Okay, on page 20, the Forever Forest bundle. So many years my Christmas cards end up being Christmas trees. So this one speaks to me loudly. And there are dies and the cling stamp set as well. And then the Joy to Use stamp set, these nice bold images that really stand out on your card. They don't coordinate with, but here's another standalone item, the handcrafted elements dies. Again, this is the only place you'll see them. They're not part of any bundle. So take a good look at those. There's some really cute ones in there. Okay. Now the Berry Christmas suite. This one is going to be crazy popular. Everyone loves this little bear punch. There's also a nice embossing folder in there that has falling snow, and it's probably one of the nicer ones Stampin' Up! Has done with that. And I have the designer series paper to show you. My paper's kind of really chopped up because I used it for a swap. So this is one of the designs of the paper. And then this is the reverse side. So these cute little images. Then we have the little bears. And of course, I think this is the one that cuts out with the punch. Probably not. It's this one here. We'll cut out with the punch. And then there's the reverse side. And then look how cute this one is. I have to pull it the whole way out. Maybe. All right, we'll just do this. Look at those little guys sitting on the icebergs. How cute is that? And then some stars on the other side. All right. And we have this one. More snowflakes, and we can always use snowflake paper. And look, here's another one that's really cute. The little paw prints walking in the snow with all the little gifts. And then I think this is the packages. And then this green is the reverse side. So that's the Berry Christmas suite. Okay. There's also memory and more cards and envelopes included with this. And I'm just curious, have you guys ever used those? Have you ever made anything with them? Because I was thinking about doing a live with them, but I wasn't sure if people would be interested. So if you could drop a comment and let me know, I'd love to hear your opinions. Hi, Peggy. Thanks for joining. All right, here's a closer look at the Very Cute stamp set. And then Gift of Giving, which is 3 larger images. They're great for coloring. And then down here, they're reminding you to take a look at the embellishments in the annual catalog that will coordinate nicely with your Christmas crafting. Okay, here's the Winter Owls bundle. I've seen some really cute cards people have made with this. I don't have it yet. And then a couple of the large background stamps. One is Fragrant Forest and the other is Graceful Deer. Okay, here's the Joy of Christmas suite. This is another big suite that includes two bundles, 2 designer series papers, some embellishments, and some ribbon. This ribbon is similar to the black and white check, but this one is very vanilla and white. I mean, very vanilla and black. And then These papers are super pretty. So this one is the Joy of Christmas. So they're watercolor type images. And then on the back side, that's wood grain. And then the check and another wood grain. Yeah, that's those first two again. Another watercolor image. I love this one. And then the music notes. Another watercolor. I probably like the watercolor so much because I'm not very good at it. Pretty reds. Red check. Some more musical paper. Some berries. And that's that for the Joy of Christmas. Now let's take a look at the Joyful Christmas, the foils. And here, let me open this away from you. Sometimes that ripping sound is kind of overwhelming. Okay, we have the green. And these are just one-sided. So we have the green plaid. We have the wood grain in gold. The musical paper in red foil. And then this one, which is the leaves and berries in red and gold foil. They're both very, very, very pretty. Both packs of paper. All right. Here's a closer look at the stamp set. Both stamp sets, both bundles. These are both die bundles. Next is Sending Cheer. This is another little bundle. Coordinates with just about anything because these are pretty much standard images. I think they would be great made into tags. So we'll probably try to do something like that with them a little later on. And another standalone item, which is the Christmas Tidings embossing folder. And I used that in a card I posted just a couple of days ago, along with this Jolly Words stamp set. So if you missed that and you want to take a closer look at it, it's over on my Facebook page, which is Get Inky with Melanie. Okay, Radiant Light. Some candles. This is not a die set, so, I mean, it's not a bundle, so they, like, cut out these candles individually. I'm not sure I would do that, but it's pretty. And then the Wishes All Around bundle. You have the snowflakes, a wreath, a regular traditional type of wreath, and then these trees. Okay, and now it's the Winter Meadow Suite collection. This is another one. This one only has one stamp set and die with it, but it does have 2 packs of paper, and they're both very, very pretty. So, first up are the foils. This is called Snowflake Magic. This is Lost Lagoon. And these are also one-sided. Then this one is silver and white. And this one, I don't know, it's Lost Lagoon also, I think. Yeah, it is. So those are the patterns that come in this pack. And then the Winter Wonderland is another pack of really pretty paper. All right, let's get this. Again, they're watercolor type images. And if you've ever watched any of those videos that Stampin' Up! Produces, when they show how the paper is made, they really are, they watercolor the images and then they photograph it for the paper. So there's Look at this one's black and white with the deer. Can you see that? Let's turn it around. How pretty. And then the berries. Whoops. A lot of Lost Lagoon in this year's colors, and I think it works really well. How pretty is that? And again, that doesn't have to be for just Christmas. You could use that on birthday, thank you, get well soon. Love that. But I'm really partial to the trees. Okay, so that one is Winter Meadow. Okay, and then here's the bundle that goes with that suite. Over on page 39 is Snowflakes. It's the Sparkling Snowflakes bundle, and this is a punch. And you can see this is like a tag topper punch, and then this coordinating stamp set. I have this one on order, so hopefully it'll come in soon. Above it all, it's a little ski lift thing. And it had this is a bundle. Then we have the nested treat boxes, and these are for packaging little things. If you remember the advent calendar from a few years ago, these boxes are bigger. They're 2.5 by 2.5 by 2.5. But you can stack them and use a ribbon to tie them together. They look kind of cute. And then the Precious Pine Cones, that's one of the reversible stamp sets. Okay, all about autumn. So, this paper is, without a doubt, the prettiest paper I've probably ever seen in my life. It's also sold out. So, let's talk about when these things are coming back in. First of all, the ribbon is out of stock and is expected back on October 23rd. The Designer Series paper, this paper here, is expected back on September 11th. And these dots, the speckled dots, are out and are expected back on September 25th. But I do have the paper here to show you. So one side of these pages is a foil, and the other side is a fall type image. So here we have a library book shelf. And sorry I didn't sort these out. And then a close-up of the books. But you can see the reverse is the pretty clay paper. And then a close-up of the books. And the reverse of these is the gold and white. Then, how pretty is that? A walk in the woods in the fall. And then here's another gold and white foil on the back. This one looks like an Afghan to me. And then there's the back. Another walk in the forest. And there's the back. Okay, then we have some wood grain. And the back of that one. This is like looking down on top of the forest. Look at all the pretty colors. And the back, the foiled back. It's like, looks like a pillow to me. And then there's the back. And a leather ottoman or couch or something. And the back. This, I don't know if I have more of it. It'll come up. And then some pumpkins and gourds. And here's the back of that. Okay, here's those leaves. And there's the back. And then there's this one goes with that. And then this is the last one. And there's the back of that. Just really pretty fall images, I think. And then, game changer. Have you seen this oxidized paper in action? It's oxidized copper. And there are 2 sheets. One has this pretty peacock and copper, and then the other one is just called oxidized copper. And when you use these to like punch out leaves or something, they are so pretty. You will have to check these out if you haven't seen them in action. The stamp set and dies are also awesome. They are available now, as is the embossing folder. And here's a closer look at the stamp set and the dies. Okay. Next up is Fruitful Blessings. This is another fall bundle. And it has a couple ears of corn in the dies, which are kind of cute. Then there's the Rustic Crate Bundle, which is pretty fun. And the So Sincere stamp set, which has a bunch of everyday sentiments that we'll use over and over again. Also, take a look at the decorative masks. These are masks that you layer to create these beautiful sunflowers. And then there are a couple of others as well. I haven't used them yet, but I've seen some work that others have done, and they're pretty awesome. Okay, Halloween. This is the other big out-of-stock item. And for this one, let's see. Let me look at my list. So the glow-in-the-dark bats and ghosts, and I have to tell you, this glow-in-the-dark stuff really glows in the dark. So the bats and ghosts are due back on September 25th. This paper is due back October 2nd. And the dies are out of stock, and they're due back in on September 11th. So there's still plenty of time for you to use these products in your crafting, even though they sold out really fast. And that appears to be the way things are going to go for now. Stampin' Up! Is producing only a limited number of products because they don't want stock remaining. And they know that sales have been slowing because of the economy. So, I think I hate it. I mean, we all hate it, but if it's something you want, you're going to have to order it when it's available because we don't know how long it'll last. All right, this is the glow-in-the-dark paper. And I've tested it and made sure it really does glow in the dark. You can stamp on it, but the stamped images don't really, I don't know. They're not crisp and clear, but you can stamp on it and it works. So if you have it, give that a try. I'm primarily going to use it for die cutting, though, I think. And then this is the paper. So this is one of those, let me get this piece out. This is one of these pages with panels, lots of little panels. And then this is the back side. And then the skeletons and the little dog, and these both get cut out with the dies that are part of this bundle. And then these little bats and the tombstones. Look at this plaid. How pretty is that? And then more of the little skeletons. Then this paper you can cut up into make separate cards with. Whoops. I hope that's better. Really cute. And then more of the little bats for the backside. And then this is, we looked at that one. And then here's the last page. I think I've used up one of those already. So that's the Halloween paper. Okay, let's get moving. Two more Halloween sets, both are bundles. One is this one with the spooky images. It's called Tricks and Treats. It's really cute. It makes a little treat bag, which you can see here. And then this one is the Pick of the Patch bundle, which makes adorable little pumpkins, and it's a punch bundle for those of you that prefer punches. My personal favorite bundle in this, or suite in this catalog, is this Garden Walk suite. The designer series paper is so pretty. I love the punch. I love the trim. I like the stamp set. And I like these pearls. And here's the paper for this one. And this is another one where I've kind of used up quite a bit of it. All right. So here's you can see the front and the back. Well, this is actually my second pack of this one, so it's... This one I used in a swap also. It's funny, I didn't think a lot of these colors would work together, but they do. You know, like, who would have ever thought that wild wheat and calypso coral would look pretty together? But they do. And look at that. That's wild wheat and calypso coral, and then poppy parade. And there's that one. And here's a Christmassy one. And there's the back of that. And another flower image with a stripe on the back. And that's the last of that one. So that is the Garden Walk suite. And that's pages 52 and 53. Okay, and here's a closer look at that stamp set. And then this is the punch. Okay, more wishes. This is a big, bold greeting set. And it has the script sentiments as well. I think this one will get a lot of use. You can find that on page 55. And, hang on, did I miss the other big thing in here? I don't think. If I did, I'll go back. Okay, this is the Translucent Florals bundle. You may have seen this one earlier because it was released earlier in the year, in the summer actually. Then there's Medley Mix, which you can use the punches from the catalog, from the tiled punch pack, to cut out these images. And then here's the Light the Sky bundle, perfect for New Year's cards if you send those. They're also great for graduation, wedding, anything like that. Always With Me, great for coloring. Whale Watching, I think this is a really cute one also. Not everything in the holiday mini has to be holiday, right? And then throughout the year, this is a great set for a lot of the sentiments, a lot of the occasions we celebrate throughout the entire year. Year to Celebrate. This is a fun stamp set to build these little things, whatever they're called, for birthday cards. Then here's the, oh, there it is. Here's the Cheers to the Season stamp set. These are watercolor images. And then don't miss these deckled circle dies. This is probably the best die set in the catalog because they're so versatile. There's 14 of them in here. And this is the only place you'll see them, on page 63 in the catalog. So they're a don't miss item. Okay, here's Curved Occasions. This is a punch bundle. These are all occasions stamps and images, but look how they use the punch to make so the car can move along the little track. How cute. And then the Warmest Heart bundle with thermoses. I think that's cute too. And that's it. So, thank you very much for walking through with me. I'm going to be back at 7 Eastern tonight for my September free online class. So I hope you'll stop back then. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye now.